It's going down, baby. Persona 3, Kain versus Preecha. Now, JUICEBOX is Preecha, super methodical.
Bro,
the way
look
that
at these ranks. Sorry to cut you off, but my goodness, these guys have been grinding that ranked mode.
Oh, you're good. That is as sweaty as we like it here.
Yeah,
No
man.
mop needed to rinse the ground. Let's go. We're gonna get salt to the earth. Oh, we going to the Terry stage. Let's go.
Can you round one?
Keep this wild train running.
Yo, this is one of the sets I've been looking forward to the most this tonight.
How they're gonna approach? You see right now, JUICEBOX content finds his opening though after the jump, after parrying all those fireballs.
Oh, fake crossed up there. That happens a lot. You cannot get crossed up if they hop. So there's just something to look out for.
Ooh, that's an interesting note as we bust out uppercut.
That's JD, Air JD, keeping himself from taking any damage there.
Ooh. Yeah, see that jump, the jumps in this game, they're not as horizontal, a little bit more vertical than that. So trying to full jump a fireball punish from that range is almost hard to do, but we do find the first combo of this round, taking it over to the corner, but also putting Joe at SPG. There's the opening, Aru.
That's going to take him out of the SPG right as soon as he got into it. JUICEBOX, this is where he really shines. His pressure game is really, really strong. Speaking as a guy that just got destroyed by him last night.
Ooh. And you know what's crazy? He slowed things down. That whole first round was just parrying, just defending those fireballs, looking for the optimal open in. Once he found it, literally 3 openings there for JUICEBOX.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like textbook play. Being patient on your approach. Once you get in, you really make your options count, and that's exactly what happened. Joe, you see him, he's kind of pressing the offense now. He's like, okay, I can't just fully zone against this guy. He knows what he's doing. I can't just sit on my laurels on nice.
Oh, missing the throw, but the flash kick indeed. Where are you dipping your hands out here as we go for the super? That caught in time? No way. Optimal strap from Joe.
That was a very sweaty combo, no surprise, and a nice conversion from Li Joe, evening it up in round count just as quickly as that. This is a crazy first game already, Rome.
You know it. And listen, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. It might have said player 1 wins, but that was a hood perfect if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, man, I couldn't even tell that there was any damage done there.
Just barely a slither. Back to the zone game. But you see now, though, oh, never mind. He actually tries to advance in and out of the spacing there, but JUICEBOX at the right time measuring it with the glasses on for Preecha.
Yeah, definitely. Really good whiff punish and a nice tech. Dude, Joe's defense is really good. Uh-oh, nice backdash. That was a beautiful call out from JUICEBOX.
Yeah, delicious stuff right there. Well, for the ignition super skidoo. I love it. Yo, them ducks in the background been eating. God damn, they fat, man. They like us right now with the beta.
That's facts. Nice jump again. Dude, JUICEBOX is doing really good playing around the throw option that Li Joe keeps representing, and that's going to be a first game going to JUICEBOX, but don't get it twisted, y'all. These two are no strangers to long sets. These guys have been grinding fighting games probably longer than most of y'all in the chat, so it's going to be a great set.
Whip our snapper. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to pull the age on anybody, but it deserves to be said for both of these guys. They got so much tenure.
For sure. Listen, the average SNK player is 150. We all know that. We're getting into this one. Tries to go for the combo there. Gets the 2 feints. Oh my, look, it's like she's moving in and out with that little sway into the overhead.
Yeah, it's really difficult to measure the spacings because she's constantly moving. Nice defense, though, from Li Joe. And again, great containment. Okay, managed to get out. Persistence, wearing down the resistance, but now he's in overheat.
Yeah, but speaking of resistance, he is resisting the urge to spin that EX meter because he can't now, right? And overheat. And while he's doing that, though, you can see the meter is slowly moving. You gotta advance and get some hits in just like that one.
Oh, nice tech from Li Joe. Oh, but a big jump in. This isn't going to be enough to kill, but it's going to be so much damage. Plus, he's in the corner. The overheat's still active, but not for much longer. Nice jump from Li Joe. Dude, these defensive decisions from him are just ridiculous.
Yeah, I want to point that out. Great kill there for Joe. But yeah, neutral jump in the corner. I've been seeing that work for just a lot of people because most players are defaulting to like a wake-up throw or maybe like a straight hit, right, trying to shimmy you, but it'll just whiff. And if you're coming down with a jump in, that's your turn. Tide of the battle into your favor as we're going to get this confirmed from JUICEBOX all the way to the wall, puts him in SPG.
Nice. And this, nice roll out though from the corner. JUICEBOX read the situation incorrectly, and now he's going to take a lot of damage, still outside of the SPG range, whereas Joe's very squarely within his.
Yeah, it's just going to maintain yet again. Oh, there is universal anti-air. The 2C though, Kain says I don't need the universal one. I got my own 2C, which is better. Oh,
big block on the DP. It's gonna hurt. Look at this combo. What? Dude, this is gonna go even crazier. Watch.
Oh, you're dead. You're absolutely dead. No.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. I cursed him.
The classic. It ain't commentary. 1 on 2C. That was as far range as it gets. JUICEBOX dropping the combo short, losing to the stance short, if you will, as we get that clap back from L.I. Joe from Long Island to Southtown.
Sir, I feel like JUICEBOX was like, he got that analysis paralysis. Looking at the bars, he was like, which route do I go with? And by the time he decided, it was already too late. That happens quite a lot in this game, especially. It's going to be really difficult to know the optimal routing that you always want to go for.
4 health bars, baby. Yours, your opponent's, your overdrive, and theirs. You need to have eyes on the screen at all points during the matchup there. What's that word? What's that phrase people use? The mental stack? Well, it's alive and in color here as well.
That is so true. Okay, we got JUICEBOX putting on the pressure. I like that, using the universal overhead to blow up the tech attempt from L.I. Joe. He was using that quite a bit against me as well. Oh, nice. Neutral jump, but not quite fast enough for the combo.
Ooh. I was wondering if she could still confirm from that far from the elbow. Looks like she can't. No, JUICEBOX went for the reset throw. Is the gremlin noises? Yeah, get him in there, Preecha.
Oh, and a big hop. This should do it. Yes, sir.
This character pushes out a lot of damage. You don't even have to spin the meter, right? And it's good. You want to save it. You know, the round 2s are the games where you want to get that clean jump in, spin and exhaust as much overdrive as you can, and then go into the hidden gear to recover all of that back.
Exactly. All right, Joe, though. I think Joe, he's been having a little trouble keeping JUICEBOX out and outside of his comfortable ranges. And this is where, I mean, once JUICEBOX gets the knockdown on you, it's really scary because he's labbed out the Oki and stuff really well. Nice roll out, though, from L.I. Joe. Great decision from him.
Ooh, nice check. And uppercuts out the way. B uppercut, too, in particular. That one is invincible. The chase down, and he's got all the meter. Oh, never mind. A big drop. That's got to be very aware of your bar. Doesn't even matter here, though. Red line for the dub.
Really nice awareness from JUICEBOX. Not so much the overheat, because he did drop the combo as a result of it, but going straight into super off of that conversion just goes to show this guy has been putting in a lot of work, thinking about what routing is best for what situations, and that is going to be a skill that many of us will never get, like myself.
I mean, you know, it takes some time, a lot of years, of course. They've been putting all of that in there. The River Dance combo, though, from Joe, getting it all in there. You holding all these fireballs. And there's the universal anti again. A great tool for Kain. Was in OG Mark of the Wolves as well, too, right? One of those few special cancelable buttons on the ground, so.
Ooh, nice poke from Joe. Not going to be enough, but he's in such a strong position and a great block. Oh my god, he drops the combo.
Damn, yeah. That was one of those conceding rounds, right? JUICEBOX is like, I'm gonna just let this DP rip, and if it hits, it's your own fault.
Yeah, definitely. And then even after it got blocked, he had another chance at life. He just like sent it with a couple of dash ups. He's like, yo, if you're not ready for this, then it's not my fault.
Oh, but you got to be ready for that clean jump in. That was deep enough to get a combo. Speaking of combo, we are keeping this going on the train stage, man. The train don't stop.
Beautiful backdash to chase the forward roll from L.I. Joe. You see that? That was so good.
Pivotal, yeah. Look at this back and forth action. Another rebuttal from Joe. It is 2-2.
I think that Joe has been more successful when he's on the offense, right? He's been trying to like do the zoning thing, and like that's all well and good, but it seems to me like he's on the most even footing when he's just like pressing the issue himself rather than kind of letting JUICEBOX pick his spots to go in and stuff. You see this?
Sure. Yeah, I agree. When he's on the defensive there, it gives JUICEBOX a chance to assess the situation, and he's been getting those overheads right there. Going for the feints as well too. Just committing to the 2B bit and dying for it here. But yeah, if he just kind of advances.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, in the future, that could be a cheap-ass setup. And speaking of cheap, we get the universal overhead, blowing up the throw attempt, zoom in, caught in 4K as we bust out the ignition gear.
Not quite enough, but leaving him very, very close to death. Joe's going to have to fight for his life here.
Stay alive. Preecha's still in that SPG, right? So every little hit is going to sting just as much more. Oh, and using the like at the startup of the heavy fireball just to absorb his and to keep us going. Very reminiscent of K-Dash.
Yeah, definitely. Or like the double Repukin, right?
Yeah, double Repukin, Lucia for the Street Fighter homies out there, you know?
Oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah, Beckman played earlier, so that counts!
You're right, you're right.
Round
Yeah.
start, 5C, no conversion, but still Joe letting you know I got that thing on me.
Nice, goes low that time. He's been going for the overhead up until this point, and that's why Joe wasn't prepared.
Ain't no average Joe, bro. He gonna figure this out. Call that boy Sniper Joe like it's Mega Man sniping through with the flash kick.
Beautiful conversion there from Joe. Sets up the fireball. A nice block, though, from JUICEBOX. Great awareness. Oh, and an overhead, sneaking it in there. Cheeky stuff. But Joe is in SPG range, has to watch out. And a great match.
He said, I'm waking up to A, baby. That's what I want to see. I love me a good match, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. JUICEBOX, I mean, he's been representing a lot of like strike or universal overhead. So I mean, the 2A actually loses the universal overhead, so you got to be really careful about that. JUICEBOX, I'm sure he's gonna remember that wake up match next time.
You know it. Yeah, these are players that like it's hard to get the same thing over them twice, right? Because of all the tenure, because of all the legacy play. JUICEBOX getting clipped by the Farsi again. That's the second time. A big whiff though. But this is still a great round for Joe, and this could be Joe taking control of the set if he wins this. But of course, he's got to hold this big old EX combo straight to the corner as well.
Yeah, I like the decision though from Joe earlier to not continue the combo. He noticed he was going to be in overheat had he done so. Oh, and a great overhead from JUICEBOX.
Hey! Now this is going to scale significantly, right? Even if he cancel into super, and I think the idea is like whatever, I'll exhaust what I can just to get a huge amount of life lead over Li Joe, but still.
Nice block, great bait from Li Joe. My goodness, what a player.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Regime Royale.
Bro, it's hard to, I mean, it's hard for me to like keep up with everything that's happening. These guys are playing at a pretty fast pace, and they're making such smart decisions, man. I love to see it. And it's only what, day 3, day 4?
Yeah, day 3.5, possibly, yeah. But they've both been on, right? Both been streaming. Whenever I've been at work and I've been looking for players to watch, it's one of the two. They're all cracking out. And of course, there's a lot of other players still coming up in this tournament, excuse me, in this exhibition that you will see that have been grinding. Speaking of grinding, like Joe, 3 games up, blocking the full extension, but still getting opened up. That might be plus on block or at least 0. We still don't know frame data yet.
Are you talking about the overhead?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's plus. I've mashed on it before and gotten Connor. I feel like it's plus, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those you got to be sweaty and, you know, hyper defense, guard cancel, bust out or something.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's leaving little gaps in those feint streams right there. You see Joe trying to look for some type of a hit. I can see possibly puzzled in that. Again, no way to figure out what exactly is plus or minus or even. And that's what's the great part about this exhibition. It's the true arcade experience here.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's like a literal location test. People just pulling up to play whatever they bring to the arcade, right? So kind of old school in that regard.
Yeah. Couldn't have it any way with these 2 players here. Joe trying to go for the whiff punish, but good patience from JUICEBOX. Gonna get the clean punish on that dash. We are revving all the way up. Both of them rocking SPG mid. I think both of them could benefit from possibly an early SPG, right? Just because how they've been using their meter.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, a great neutral jump, control space, and a nice sweep from Joe. Wow, a brave mash, wake up mash from JUICEBOX catches Joe standing. And now JUICEBOX in SPG still. Won't build the second bar for the, oh my goodness.
The instant air JD to stop whatever was coming through. There's a toe tap with the 2B. It is literally back and forward action here at Regime Royale, Aru. Could have figured this was going to be the set to give us that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wasn't sure how good this was going to be, but I'm so glad that it's delivering on all fronts, man. Because, like, you know, I was like a little worried that it was going to be like one of them has been grinding way more than the other, but luckily that does not seem to be the case.
Man, we had the pleasure of commentating Li Joe the other night on the Casa stream, and I mean, he was kind of locked in for that, so I knew he was only going to be even more hungry to throw it down here. JUICEBOX giving him a full helping of food here, so great matchup for both of them. Keeping himself safe with the Revic cell. Quite expensive, but it does keep you out of that big damage. My man said Rondo of Blood. He loves him some Castlevania, this guy.
Who doesn't?
I'm saying,
All right,
bro.
keeping himself safe. But again, that rev meter is looking really high for LIJ, and you notice he's not able to spend too much. Uh-oh, he's overheated himself. He could have actually completed that combo, would have taken him one step closer to the dub.
Oh yeah, speaking of dubs, shout outs to Coach Steve with the raid. We'll see you later on for your exhibition match, actually coming up soon, I believe. Locking in and committing completely once again.
Oh, anything can do it for the guard crush here, and Joe's aware of it. Both players so aware of it. Oh, he went for the anti-air, but nobody home on that. The angle just a little bit off, and LIJ takes that first round.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I feel like that anti-air moves her forward, and I think that might have moved her out of position, enabling Joe to get the cross up.
Yeah, definitely, it's possible.
Yeah. Got to break out the you know, the John Madden marker, you know, draw around, see if we can figure that one out, you know. Get there when we get there. He put that right on top of her, and JUICEBOX didn't even flinch, bro. What a gangster.
The meatiest of fireballs. Oh, big whip.
He's walking in. Getting sniped there, but not over just yet. And you see Joe is fishing for that big confirm, trying to get those double feint combos that we've been seeing players like Royale start to master with Kain.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Joe like bust out a crazy combo earlier too. So both these guys definitely got the execution down, and that's what I like to see. Both these guys able to do. Oh my goodness, great jump back air to air.
You endured this?
Oh boy!
This is gonna hurt, Rome.
This is huge. Of course, though, still not an SPG, so because of it, unable to really cancel and get like an ignition gear to recover that bar. I was wondering if we were going to try to attempt the hyper defense. It looks like JUICEBOX tried it instead. Went for Nirvana with the DP, but found nothing but hell in response. Joe up 4-3.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got hit there after the. Is there a? I wish I could test it. I wonder if there's like a gap if you JD the first hit of that fireball orb. I don't know. We will never know until, you know, April.
Yeah. Or possibly a beta 2. The homie Oda-san kind of hinted at that, you know what I'm saying?
That is true. Nice. I like the setup from Joe. And look at this. He's just making full advantage of the frame advantage that he's getting from that orb. Yes, sir. Gets the punish, but doesn't get the combo.
Yeah, I think a 2-way might have definitely worked in that situation. A little more startup on the close C. But still, JUICEBOX able to get out of the corner, which he needed drastically. And he's quickly on the back foot. Joe with the interruption. The other super perhaps would have worked that rule. Again, we don't know. This game is going to be so exciting on full release when people really optimize stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Definitely. Wow, you see that double tech getting blown up by JUICEBOX, realizing that that's kind of what Joe was thinking about and playing with those expectations. Nice jump back. Hey.
I gotta say, tonight, Juice has been the best at utilizing that universal overhead. You know, putting Joe at precarious situations, right, for throw baits, and obviously opting to go for that. Overhead will beat throws every single time, and it does beat rev blows as well, too, so it's a great option to have at your disposal.
Yeah, definitely. Now we see JUICEBOX. He's got 1 round left to even up this set count to 4-4. Remember, this is 1st to 5. Joe's only 1 game away.
Ooh. Yo, just
oh my goodness.
frolicking, bro. Walking in with no worry at all. No fear, man. We call that cero miedo, man.
Yo, this feint pressure is just catching Joe lacking. He's going to probably spend 2 bars here. Yes, I recognize this route.
You put your nerdy glasses on? Ah, yes. I recognize this.
I only know because he hit me with it like 30, 40 times last night, bro. Like, no lie. Amazing stuff. And now it's tied up 4-4. This is exactly what I wanted. This is hopefully what you guys in chat wanted, because this has been such a great set and a great overhead to start things off for JUICEBOX, taking the lead early on in this final game.
Yeah, JUICEBOX with a nice confirm. I had to run briefly and grab something. We'll see when the camera comes back, but we're back in the saddle, baby.
Oh no, that was not the correct time to press a button, and Joe's paying for it with this round. Perfect game for JUICEBOX, putting him at set point.
Just like that. I knew this was going to go the distance. I knew this was going to be sweaty and grimy and dirty. That's how we like it here in Southtown. Juice with the clean confirm, starting things off, immediately putting Joe into SPG. A third of that bar is gone. You're going to see the knockdown, perhaps maybe some set play. No, but neutralizing with the air-to-air.
Okay, managed to get out of the corner for the first time in the last couple of rounds. Oh, gets caught up low.
Well, I'm trying to go for the cross-up golden hill, which does enable counter hit confirm if you can get it.
Nice sequence from Li Joe. Managed to sneak in the throw. Oh, and that combos? That's crazy.
Nuts.
Oh, and this should do it. JUICEBOX finding the hit and taking the set in this exhibition. Wow, what? I mean, what a great pair of players, man.
I knew it. I knew it, Aru. Had to be selfish for this one. A beautiful display of the game. This game is not even out yet, and these guys are pushing it to the limits so far. I really can't wait to see with just a few more months of playing could do, having the characters they need on deck and getting it in there. Also, had to represent for the scientists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, looking good, bro. Looking good. This is what's it called? Stolen valor, stolen glasses valor, bro. Take them fake shits off, bro.